Hello friends, welcome back to RDLP. We are continuing our playthrough of Sweet Fuse at your side, and when we last left off, we were at a crossroads. Right now we have 4 choices, and as the game goes, the idea is that you're going to choose something that will relate to one of the boys, but story-wise, we just got through a kind of traumatic experience, something very difficult. I mean, for holy hell, Mitarashi was stabbed in the arm with a, what was it, like a, someone had like ninja star or something. Some very fast metal projectile. And that is very tough on us, on Saki. And so, as much as I want to play the game and flirt with boys, that'll come with it, but I mean, this is also a choice of what do we want to do? What should we do to relax ourselves and or just be responsible for our actions? So we can go with Wakasa, Shido, and Urabe to the restaurant. That would be fine. If we need to eat, we need to eat, but we can get food anywhere, and that's not too pressuring. We could also go with Shirabe and explore the park, and that would give us information, I'm assuming. But I don't really need information right now. What I really need is either A, to be responsible for what I did to cause Mitarashi to hurt himself, or I can go with Mayoshi to the arcade and take care of me. And get some time to relax and take a breather and play some games. And I think I'm gonna follow through with going with Mayoshi to the arcade, because I think that's what's more important right now. I'm very sure Mitarashi can take care of himself. I assume that the Count Hogstein is probably not gonna let Mitarashi just die. I would hope. Yeah, I think that'll work. He'll come back, he'll be fine. It'll be like a TV show. Okay, so we're gonna go to the arcade with Mayoshi. Hope he doesn't get the wrong idea. Okay, Mitarashi really sounded like he didn't want me around, so I should go somewhere I want to go. See? Me and Saki, we're on the same page. Huh? You're going to the arcade too? Yeah, is it okay if I tag along? Yeah, I guess so. We headed off toward the arcade, but... oh no. But what? There's a cruel fade. Oh, it's closed. Dang it. I thought everything was supposed to be open. That's the whole point of all of this. Yeah. The arcade dark, he's not taking it well. With the arcade dark, there wasn't much we could do there, so we turned around and began making our way back toward the restaurant. Huh? Did you say something? Why did you want to come with me? Well, I wanted to play games, but... I mean, yeah, I came with you too. He's a cool guy. I thought I might learn something about, or I thought hanging out with you might be. Both interesting provocations. I thought hanging out with you might be interesting. You seem kind of interesting. I like video games a lot too. Comes with the Inafune mantra. Interesting. Ends in a question. Yes, I find you interesting. I'm just an unemployed shut-in whose only skills revolve around games. Aww. He's a... what is that? Kikamori. He's a cutie Kikamori. That's what he is. Oh, he has low self-esteem, but that's okay. I wasn't quite sure what he'd been trying to say. Poor guy, he doesn't really know what to say either. We didn't say anything else until we reached the restaurant and met up with the others. Okay, well, throw everything that I had planned out the window. I thought we were gonna, like, you know, relax and have a good time, but whatever. No arcade for us. Them's the breaks, really. Well, now that we've all finished, I'd like to give a quick rundown of what I turned up out there. Everyone looked up from their mostly empty plates. As far as I can tell, the area outside the park is empty. My guess is the pig's been using the hostages to keep the cops and the media away. The pigs. He's like the cops. Entrance isn't locked. If we wanted to, we could just walk out, but then he'd kill the hostages. There doesn't appear to be any park employees anywhere. Everything's been run by the piglets. We saw it go this morning, but the Ferris wheel is toast. After the blast, the whole thing just collapsed. Ferris wheels, not necessarily known for their stability. Big thing on little tiny legs. Everyone sighed. We'd known things were bad, but to hear it all laid out like that... Hogstein manages to appear inside the park without warning, makes a big entrance, kidnaps the entire staff, and seizes control. Just what is he? We don't even know what he really wants. This has to be a huge amount of work. Is he just doing it for fun? We still don't understand his motives, which I hope we eventually get into, because it's pretty stressful. No idea. If he is, that's a pretty messed up idea of fun. Indeed, but even so, this seems like a great deal of trouble. If he wants to see people in danger, why set up games like this? Why do it here? He must be real bored if he thinks this is a good time, when I get my hands on that jerk. Alright, well, we've still got a long way to go, so we're all gonna need to work together. And we all cheer. Yay, go team. Good work, Saki. Have this little go around what's going on here, and I'll have it all end in a big team building exercise. After dinner, we headed towards Adventure Village. Shirabe seemed to know the way, so he was leading us. Whoa, what the heck is that? At the far end of Adventure Village, a gorgeous cruise liner had been anchored near the riverside dock. The Queen's Serenade! Oh, well, now I see what he meant. Now I see what he meant by arrive. It's quite impressive, isn't it? We all stared at the ship for a minute or two, amazed by its size and grandeur. So this thing must be from a game too, huh? Well, we may as well board. Big ship game? Can't really think of anything. Might just be a giant cruise ship. How does he get a hold of a giant cruise ship? Why would we need a cruise ship for 8 people? It could just be like a little houseboat or something. Keeping a close eye on his surroundings, Cheeto headed for the ship. The rest of us followed. This is so weird. Oh, it's so pretty inside. Just a weird set piece. As it turned out, it was just as spectacular on the inside as it was on the outside. So it wasn't just a giant boat and then inside it's a cardboard box. That's nice. The decor wouldn't have been out of place at a 5-star hotel. Damn, I would have been stoked to be invited here if I wasn't in the middle of some stupid game. Yeah. I know Wakasa would be very into cruise ships, or be related with them. I'm not sure how Mitarashi is, but it's okay. They both gazed around the lobby and sighed. Is it moving? Yeah, I think so. It had begun to move as soon as all of us were aboard. Well done, he's thorough. This means we're stuck here until morning. Shirabe frowned as several piglets appeared. Ellipses exclamation mark. The classic sign for something is happening. Language is weird. Looks like they still can't talk. They began to wave their arms and bodies around wildly, desperately trying to communicate something without words. Are they saying they'll show us to our rooms? You did it, Saki! You figured out the code! How can you tell? Well, I'm not sure. Just kind of instinct, I guess. We followed the piglets to the room we'd been assigned. Gosh, I sure am tired. As soon as the piglet shut the door and left, I collapsed onto my bed. After a whole day running around, lying down felt so good. No, I'm gonna fall asleep if I stay here. Head to clean up. With a mighty effort, I hauled myself out of bed toward the bathroom. I put on my evening face. A shower was my first priority, and after I dried and dressed, I began to really examine the room. It was about the size of a spacious single in a hotel, but it was neat and pretty. It was also well stocked with just about everything I could need. I guess we didn't really come here with anything. I hadn't brought anything with me, obviously, but it looked like whoever had prepared the room had anticipated that. Oh, thanks everyone. At last. Feeling refreshed, I finally let myself fall into bed, but so much has happened today. I'm tired, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep. As soon as I lay down, my head was flooded with thoughts of my uncle, the game we just played, and whatever game we'll be playing tomorrow. Just worrying about all of this wasn't going to get me anywhere. The exhaustion from before was gone, replaced with restless energy. Okay, let's get up and go do something then. Break time! Okay, who should we hang out with? Guess we can choose between all 6 of our lovely candidates. So we got... Could hang out with Shirabe. Or we could hang out with Mitarashi and see how he's doing. Oh, those are kind of high stakes. I would just do a nice low stakes evening. And I think Wakasa would provide that. I feel kind of manipulative, like, alright, which boy am I gonna pick? But yeah, let's go with Wakasa. That sounds like fun. Just a nice fun day. Break time begins! The chase is afoot! Huh? I was up on the roof looking for Wakasa when I heard something. Is he singing? I figured I probably shouldn't bother him, so I hid and kept listening. Creepy Saki. Yada da 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 da. Couldn't really tell what he was singing, but he was pretty into it. Wow, is he still practicing? That's dedication. Then, just as I turned to leave, he caught me. He's got me. Hey, what are you doing? Ah! Suddenly, he was right next to me. You think I haven't learned how to spot paparazzi? Sorry. I don't really mind if you hear me anyway. Did you need something? Well, no, not really. Oh, so you came up here to see me, huh? No is an answer. You realize you're probably the worst liar on the planet. Okay, fine. I came to see you, and now that we've got cute close-up boy face, I'm just happy with that decision, okay? Okay? You got me. There, was that so hard? You should have just said that in the first place. Go ahead. I don't mind if you hang out. Thanks. I'll take that. He grinned, sat down on the terrace steps, and beckoned me over. I walked over and sat down. Oh, he kinda down. I always feel better if I go sing outside. I'm guessing you can't sleep, right? Me either. Really? Yeah, not exactly proud of it, but there you go. I guess I don't want to be scared of everything all the time. It sucks. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm not scared of anything because I'm the best, but it's okay. I mean, I'm a star. I'm supposed to be cool. Cool guys don't scream and freak out whenever something bad happens. Well, so what if you're some famous guy? Some stuff's scary. There's nothing wrong with being scared of it. You really think so? Yeah. I think his fear is quite legitimized. Maybe before he went in, where we were like, oh, what are you so scared of? Afterwards, like, that was what he was so scared of. Thanks. I actually feel, I feel a lot better now. He gave me a wide, friendly smile. Even at night, his smile is amazing. Celebrity teeth. Hey, you want to sing with me a bit? Oh! What? Like with you? With like singing? Yeah, you and me. Sing a song or two. Okay. So we sang for quite a while together, and even though I am totally tone deaf, he never complained once. Yay! Whew, well, I'm definitely sleepy now. Just look at the time. Flopped into bed and was asleep before my head hit the pillow. A good end to a very extraordinary day. Oh. Another closing scene. It was supposed to be a peaceful day. It was supposed to be, but then... How dramatic of an intro. Is Dad awake yet? Should I go wake him up? Why don't you let him sleep in a little longer? Daddy hasn't had a day off in a long time. He's very tired. And you don't want to get tired later, do you? Maybe you should sleep in a little longer too. Maybe, but what if it runs away while I'm sleeping? It's an amusement park, dear. It won't be going anywhere. It'll be waiting for you when you get up. So let Daddy sleep in. When he gets up, we can pack some lunches and go to the park together. Does that sound like fun? Yeah! I guess we're going to an amusement park.